Live from Jenny's room.
Now
it's Monday night.
Welcome to Twin Sister, a podcast about four very different women who just happen to be sisters. We are on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Spotify as Twin Sister, and you can tweet us your questions at TwinSisterPod with the hashtag TSTS and hashtag TwinSister, or you can email us at twinsister@gmail.com. Feel free to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts because it really helps listeners find us. And you can subscribe to us on all those platforms. So the more subscribers we have, the more it helps to get the word out of how awesome you think we are.
We are awesome. I just changed it to Apple Podcasts, Jenny.
Oh, good. So some self-love here. So let's all say our names. And since we're recording this, we're also recording this podcast on video. And now you've got the privilege of seeing all four of our beautiful faces.
So hopefully see the video on YouTube. I think Amy's YouTube channel, right?
Yes, it's youtube.com/thenobleamy. There.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
And let's tell everyone who we are. I'm Jenny from the pod, as some people have been calling me. And I have the privilege of having a British background, which is why I'm hosting this episode.
Jenny, who calls you Jenny
why
from
you're
the
hosting
pod?
this episode.
It's your turn.
So one of my new coworkers found out he's like into podcasts, so I told him about ours, and now he listens to it. And
Jenny from the pod.
He calls me Jenny from the pod. He also sings a lot of other people's names of other coworkers. So he'll be like, what's a bird? Victoria or something like that. Anyway, shout out Stevie if you're listening.
He sounds spirited. I like him.
Hi, Stevie.
I know. What a wonderful energy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I have a funny story about Stevie later.
Or now. I mean, well, hold on. First, I'm Amy. I'm Amy Vorpahl. I am. No one calls me anything other. Well, they call me maybe. No, they just call me Amy.
Like Vorpahl sword.
Vorpahl sword is my thing. But people have tried to call me Amers, and I hate it. So that gets squashed pretty quickly. Who's next?
Does anyone call you Ames?
Yeah. That. I also hate it, and I squash that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Strong.
Amanda, who just interjected?
That was me. My name is Amanda, and I have actually lots of nicknames. I'm called Mandy Lou, Mandy Moo, Manders, Manda.
Oh my gosh, Mandy Lou is so cute.
You can tell from our faces that none of us call you that.
Yeah, none of y'all call me that.
I call you Amanda.
Amanda.
Mm-hmm. Mandy Moo, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
Great cow name. Great cow name. Oh, okay.
Calls me Mandy Moo.
What a wonderful bovine experience.
Which is weird because nobody actually just calls me Mandy. That's not a thing.
But the boys do.
Oh, that's right. My nephews.
They got confused.
Like we said, nobody.
While we were in San Antonio, they got confused and they were like, "Is Mandy Tia?" No, Mandy's Mandy. Tia's Tia. They were trying to remember all of y'all's actual names with your nicknames.
You mean all three of us?
Like three. One person that doesn't talk to us, or two people that don't talk.
It was cute. Is Mandy Tia? No.
Jenny, you look like you're on a green scring, and that's behind you is absolutely fake. It looks really cool. Yeah. And I take it back. It looks real dumb. Okay. Okay. Angela, your turn.
Oh, sorry. I'm Angela. What are we talking about?
That's it.
Okay. Names and voices.
Yeah. It's me.
All right.
That's it.
Perfect. All right. Real quick, some business. This is episode 52, but we have to apologize for episode 51, mainly me. I'm a stinker. We were playing with Skype for the first time last time, so the audio was kind of messed up and weird. And then when I cut it, I downloaded the wrong thing. And look, I tried real hard.
Podcast live. Hashtag podcast live.
Podcast live. But the RSS, a bunch of you emailed, a bunch of you tweeted at us. Thank you so much. The RSS feed should be refreshed and accurate across all platforms now. So I guess let us know if it's not, because oh my gosh, please
don't let us know. It definitely isn't, because you definitely did not delete and re-upload it like I suggested.
Okay,
so it still doesn't work.
On which one?
On Spotify.
Still today? You checked it today? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Also, you can see our faces again on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/TheNobleAmy. Let's get them views. Let's get them subs. You can see all wonderful content there. Don't really upload anything except me doing ukulele covers. All right.
Oh, they're really
good,
freaking
though.
good.
They're really good.
Thanks, guys.
Sometimes I just put on the Amy Vorpahl where like auto does it, it goes to the next one.
The channel
playlist.
Oh, the
Yeah,
playlist.
the playlist. Yeah. Sorry, forgot the word for it. But yeah, I'll just like put on your playlist and just like.
Aw,
Be
that's
happy.
the sweetest thing.
That's so sweet.
Hey, Amanda,
Yeah.
Angela has a playlist on her YouTube channel.
What
Why
is
are
it?
you laughing?
Is it
Well,
her
I just
videos?
don't think it would be something I'd put on in the background, but whatever.
What
It's
is
really intense career.
Is it all about
advancing
law
content.
advice?
Yeah, it's all about law advice.
That's
Don't
not
make
quite
fun
as
of it.
mellow as.
I'm not
Amy's
making fun of
ukulele
it.
song.
Yeah, just not mellow. Not a relaxing.
Oh, it's like intense law advice. It's like,
No,
No,
it's not.
it's fun.
you're gonna prosecute the hell out of them, and I don't care what all those haters say. You're gonna get on the floor and you're gonna convince the jury that your defendant is in the right.
Why is she gonna get on the floor and do that? I'm confused.
The floor in the courtroom, is that how they call it?
jargon is on point. It's so on point.
Oh, it is. The
Oh, you're
court
doing great.
in the ring. Get in the ring. High five those jury members. Get them on your side. Bow down to the judge. Your honor, your majesty, your penis.
Objection.
Your Grace, my lord.
Meetings.
My lord.
Please, the
Objection,
court.
your honor. Sustained. Oh yeah, that's just called a Monday.
That's pretty
Oh
much
my
Angela's
God.
YouTube channel.
I
In a
love
nutshell.
that style.
We do have a listener question though.
Are we
Angela.
reading it?
Speaking of
Yeah,
Angela,
Get on the
Sorry.
Google Doc. Gosh.
I was gonna tell a Stevie story.
Oh yeah,
I
let's
wanna
hear
hear
that.
it.
Let's hear that Stevie story.
So Stevie, like I just started this new job in January, and I was traveling back and forth from Oklahoma City and Houston, and I went to meet a friend for dinner one night at Torchy's Tacos, and we were just talking, and I guess I was facing directly at her when we were talking, and Stevie randomly just happened to be in that same Torchy's getting food, I guess, but he saw me and came over to say hi. I did not see him at all, and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Hi, Jenny," and I go, "Ah!" The entire restaurant. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I
You know what? You know what that's a
He just
flashback
he
to?
goes- since it's on video, we can see it. He just goes, "Oh, Jenny," like, can you imagine?
Face palm.
Big guy, and a woman just like screamed at him in a public
Oh,
place.
no.
It's just like,
Oh,
what am I
no.
gonna do
Yeah.
now?
That is total flashback to 8-year-old Jenny playing softball, and she's on her second strike. Third strike hits the mitt, and and the umpire goes, "You're out!" And she freaks. It's like a cat that you pulled its tail, and she just went nuts. It was the cutest thing. I 100% remember it. Little Jenny with her little helmet, and she just like flips out. And
Was she
this-
mad
oh
that
my
she got out?
No,
or was
it's
she
because-
scared
no,
that he
here's-
yelled?
She was scared at the noise of his yelling.
yeah. She went, oh my gosh, she just like her whole little body going, ah! Probably
Amazing.
right. Yeah.
That's crazy. Said 8-year-old Jenny, like Colby is 7. So a year from now, he's going to be that size. That's crazy.
He's going to be just as scared of everything.
I don't know if that's possible.
Only hope.
Angela, are you in the Google Doc?
I'm totally in the Google Doc, and
You like
I'm ready.
My
to read.
microphone is like blurry.
Jenny, we love that everything is blurry on your screen.
I know. You're kind of winning.
Having too much fun.
PSA, there's an update to Skype that's apparently out as of today that can blur your background. Okay, so I'm
literally today.
I don't know. I'm going to read this listener question because it has my name on it.
Yeah, we're gonna all split it up. It's one big long.
Oh, I see. And this is from our mother.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mama. The other thought that stood out to me is y'all discussed how you were going about reaching goals is that y'all have a lot of wisdom collectively. You guys are blessed to have each other, and I hope you always take advantage of asking each other's opinions. In fact, you should reach out to your listeners who may be contemplating changes in their lives and would like some good advice.
Oh, Mom. And then she goes on to say, and you left out another y'all. She y'alled it up in that sentence, and you.
Yeah, it was you guys and guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all. Everything was y'all. Okay. I'm finishing up a book by Charles Krauhammer, who wrote a weekly article for the Washington Post for many years and won a Pulitzer Prize for his writing. But that was all after he went to medical school and practiced psychiatry for 7 years. His wife was a practicing lawyer, but decided to quit and became a sculptor. His advice to young people is this.
All of life is open to you, but soon you will suffer the agony of excellence. With so many talents and so much excellence, at one point in your life, you're going to have to choose. And every choice means an exclusion. Every time you open a door, you're closing a door. Don't be afraid to choose, and don't be afraid to start all over if you have to. Choose what you love, and if you don't love what you've chosen, choose again.
That's right.
You guys, I like that advice so much that I hand wrote it in my daily journal at the front so that I can read it every day.
I love it.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. That's so sweet.
When God closes a
Love
door,
you too.
open it.
That's how
That's how doors work.
No. Great.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so I think now we're going to move on to our main topic, which is a weekly catch-up. And in this case, it's kind of been a minute. So we're just going to catch up because we have a lot of stuff going on with all of us. So I think Amanda gets to go first because she's got the biggest and best news. She gets to tell us all about it in a way that only she can.
All right, ladies and gents. Big news number one is I had surgery last week.
Oh,
yay!
The definition of minor surgery is someone else's.
Someone else's surgery, not someone else's definition. Got it. Yeah.
So one side effect that affects this podcast is that I can't laugh heartily because the incision is in my abdomen. So anything that uses my abs kind of hurts. So if you see me kind of silent laughing, that's why. Because I can't.
Or just grimacing painfully. Also,
yeah, we gotta be careful.
How do you feel, Amanda?
I'm on day 5 of recovery, and I feel pretty good. I can move around and everything. I get sore sometimes, and I get tired easily. But everything's.
How long was the surgery?
2 hours.
It's a long surgery. Do you mind sharing what the surgery was for?
Yeah, I had a fibroid in my uterus, about yay big, and they went in like a C-section and took the sucker out.
What is that, like a softball?
Do you feel super skinny?
No, because I am bloated with all of the healing juices.
You feel fat?
Okay, well.
Other question. Anybody else have a question?
So it went. Everyone, like all the doctors and stuff, were happy with how it went. And
did you go back to work last week?
I'm going back tomorrow for the first day.
Wow.
So the surgery was on Wednesday, and then I came back to my house on Thursday. Went to Rose Ranch on Friday. Came back from Rose Ranch today, and I'll be at work tomorrow.
Do you like that you were able to make use of your medical leave days to have surgery?
Ours don't really work that way, so not really. What I am happy about is that this was not a mid-road price in health insurance, so I'm definitely going to max out my health insurance today, which means I'm going to get all sorts of stuff done.
Oh my gosh, go every week. Go every week. Just be like... actually go every week and be like, I'm convinced I need antibiotics. I'm just convinced.
No, you don't just get antibiotics for the sake of getting antibiotics.
And tell Robert about it because he loves antibiotics.
Oh, terrible. No, but I am gonna just kind of do anything that comes to mind. Really.
Sam, tell them you feel like you've got a lump. Get them to do a mastectomy. And not. Oh my God.
My gosh.
Yes.
chromastectomy in there. No big deal.
Oh my god.
I was thinking.
I'm so sorry. No.
I was thinking more along the lines of a CAT
Apologize.
scan for sure, just to make sure your brain's okay.
I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
An
full body
MRI,
scan for
Full
sure.
body scan, get that done. Also, go to a traumatologist and have them give you like neck rubs.
that I might do.
Oh my gosh. Any physical therapy?
Yep, physical
Yes.
therapy,
That stuff's
chiropractor.
expensive. Yeah, get on that.
Yeah.
Basically just like one-on-one.
Mental health.
Yeah, go see a
Also,
therapist.
Find a
For
therapist.
free.
Yeah, and go every day.
every day. Get all of your
All-
stuff worked out, Amanda.
those
We know you have some darkness.
Do y'all want to see a picture of what was taken out of me?
No.
You just ignore everything we said. Yeah, I do. I want to see.
Yeah. I want to
No,
Okay.
don't show it on here.
I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, don't. Oh, no. I'll give it back. Make it come
That's
back.
like a stomach or a lung.
Wait, which one is it?
They both came out.
What is this? Oh my god. That looks like a zombie head. What is
Right? It looks like an
This
alien
is why
brain
we
or
used to
something.
Wait,
to-
how was that not a bigger deal than it was? That it was inside your body?
vomit?
My theory is that the uterus is designed to expand, to hold things.
Yes.
So when it was
What
growing
kind of
in there, usually babies, sometimes fibroids. So I guess when it was growing in there, it was just like, oh, okay, like we
This
know
is
how to make
all
room
you
for
guys.
this.
I want to
Yeah.
see one more time. I want to see one more time. I need it to not haunt my I need to stand to this fear.
You guys, this stuff is nuts. You have to log on and see this.
Amanda,
That's crazy.
like the size of your fist,
Yeah, it's about the size.
a little bigger than your
That's
fist,
bigger. Yeah,
half the size of your head.
your face.
How is
yeah.
that inside you?
And then that little thing at the bottom, apparently she was in there and she was like, huh, that's not necessary, and just took that thing
Wait,
out.
My God.
What
My
is
God.
necessary?
It was just kind of left over from the surgery a few years ago.
Was it a gallbladder? What?
That was-
Yes, she got a gallbladder
her
inside my
uterus.
uterus, Jenny. And she just said, you know what? We don't need that.
That doesn't go there, silly body.
Amanda, so it's just scar tissue? It was a lot
Yeah.
of scar tissue
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I'm glad it's out of you.
Yeah,
that-
so that should be
Out
fun.
of- Do you? Oh my god.
Oh, you're fine.
I
You're
have no
fine.
words. I
No,
have
it's
no
pretty
words.
gross. You're not
Come on.
wrong.
Time.
No.
Yeah, let's see
Well,
that thing.
we
Let's see that
appreciate
thing.
you sharing
Gosh,
it with
okay.
us.
Last time, you
Did
weirdo.
you name him? Did you name him?
Get it in
No,
there
I
so we
didn't
don't
name
see
it.
glare. Get it in there. so
Get
we
it in
don't
there. I
see
want to see the small one. That small
Oh
little.
my gosh. Please. Okay. Anything else happening in your
Okay.
life or in your
Those
life to talk
Those
about?
like somebody lost their testicles in your uterus.
Amy is milking this too much. I want to talk about anything else.
Wait, why is it more likely that testicles are in a uterus than a gallbladder?
Just giving a metaphor. I'm just saying a metaphor. It looks like like couple of sacks, guys. All right.
My God. Amy, she can't laugh. Stop making her
Oh,
laugh.
I actually, give me just 1 second.
No more
Give
pictures.
me just 1 second.
No, you have one more. Got like a big
Amanda just does what she does. Oh my
Look
god.
what you made her do.
Pete.
Probably.
Yo,
Oh, I hope somebody walks by
That
who
was
doesn't know
jaw
her camera's on.
jaw dropping.
I need
Help.
the next update. I need the next Amanda update because it's big and juicy. It's
No,
big.
Just
unlike
like
her
what came
first
out of her
update.
uterus.
Yeah, not unlike her first update. Good call. It's big and it's juicy.
That is
And
pretty
it also
nuts.
has testicles.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got a visitor.
Hair is so long.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wait,
You guys-
you had to leave the room for peanut butter toast?
I am leaving.
Can I
I'm just leaving to have some dinner with.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Mm.
Ah.
Hey, Matt. Hey, all right.
Yeah, I'm showing know how efficient.
Okay, guys, see you later. Sorry to interrupt. Great show, by the way.
Here's Joe.
He said, I just came in here to tell you that I'm leaving you forever. Just kidding. I'm gonna go have dinner.
That's awesome. Amanda, we're waiting for the next bit of update, which is big and it's juicy.
Well, I have a boyfriend now.
Jenny, give her shit. Jenny, you're not giving her shit. Or
I don't know what to say.
Woohoo! Say that.
How about we already knew?
Yeah.
I mean,
Fake news. Fake news.
No, it's so cool and romantic.
You'll never guess who it is.
Is it that guy who never
Let's
listens to our podcast? Because that's just bullshit.
That could be a lot of people.
Nobody.
It's actually disheartening to think about how many people that could be.
Is it anyone in the world besides the two people that actually listen to us?
Is it?
It's Justin.
It's Justin. It's
Hey,
Justin.
Justin.
Yay.
We really like him. The only person who is sad about this is Robert because he was saving himself.
Oh.
Saving himself for Justin. Robert loves Justin.
Yes.
Robert and Justin. KISS saving themselves ING.
Yeah. Super bromance situation going on there.
Right, no, don't take another bite. You have to explain some stuff. Give us the
Okay.
story. Tell us a story.
What is that, by the way? What are you eating?
That looks.
Pizza.
Is that your fibroid?
Really, really no.
Amy.
Too far.
I wonder what would happen if barbecue that and cooked
What is
it.
happening?
Jenny, Amanda has some stuff to do, and being on this podcast isn't going to stop her from doing it, okay?
Okay.
Get with it.
Tell that
What was
story.
the question?
Tell it now. Tell a story. Give us a story of how you now have a boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So one day I this is actually funny because I explained this to Dad and he said I did it the exact opposite way that Amy would do it. because I was like, well, I think it's something we should talk about, but you can't just like bring it up in the middle of like hanging out or something because that's like that just like ruins the hanging out part. And he's like, oh well, Amy does that all the time. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. But I was like, so how do you bring it up? Because like, and then I'm thinking like, you also have to, if you just like bring it up out of the middle of nowhere, then no one got a chance to like think about what they wanted to say or how they wanted to say it, or, you know, whatever. And I was like, but then it's also weird to be like, by the way, next time I see you, we're going to be having this conversation. Like, that's weird too.
Totally.
So I don't know. I just went with the second one. So I sent him a message and I was like, here's a scenario. Marinate on it. We'll discuss later.
That is so funny. And that is not surprise me.
I've actually been given the note by men that they're like, you know, sometimes it would be nice to like have, you know, the moment in the movie where everyone's like, hey, I don't know. I was thinking and I don't know if you're on the same or whatever. But I just come out and I'm like, hey, I'm right here. And if you're not here, that's fine. I just need you to know. And it's like, and they're like, okay. Oh my God. Shell shock. And I'm like, but we can still keep playing video games. I just thought it in my brain literally right now. So I said it.
Yeah. It's, man, yeah, black and white, clear as day. Got to get it out there.
Yeah, but yeah, there's no right way. It's just that one of us has a boyfriend and one of us doesn't.
Anyway, so then the next time we hung out, it was like
2 months later.
It was like, do you want to do this? I'm like, well, yeah, like if you want to do this.
Aww, that's so high school.
That's very sweet. Oh, it's
in a good way. Like it's like in a good way. Like where everything's so innocent and you're like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Because y'all were friends first. No, it's cute. Yeah. I'm saying it's cute.
Yeah, so that's basically what happened. And then it was really weird because we were both like, okay, so I guess I like call you my girlfriend now. It's like, yeah, I guess. Yeah. So we had to practice We spent like the rest of the evening
Oh,
practicing.
that's cute. Well, I will say, please don't call him your boyfriend in front of us. Just call him Justin, because that's who he is.
Obviously.
I don't refer to Robert as my husband.
You have before.
You have before, and I actually don't mind hearing my boyfriend. I think that's sweet. The other thing about terms is that you don't. No one really.
Do you have a cat in your lap? What is going on?
It's an
Marie Kondo shirt.
It's an owl on my shirt.
Why is that Marie Kondo?
I just wore it in one of my episodes on.
You didn't watch her episode?
Oh, I did. Amazing. I mean, I know I did.
All right. Well, sounds like you didn't, but that's fine.
I did.
And what other shirts did I wear in those episodes? I don't even remember.
You wore that really cute dress.
Yeah, the dress with the crossback.
Yeah, and now Jenny can name one by herself.
Damn.
There were only 5, and I'm sorry, I don't pay that much attention.
It's fine, I know. But the other term that people don't like, this term has a beginning date and an end date, is fiance. Like that term, you like, and they're both big momentous occasions. The beginning date is when you're proposed to, and the end date is when you get married or you break up. But
that's how that works.
Well, I think
they're both like momentous days where that bookend this term.
I think boyfriend's a momentous term because you either then become a fiance or you break up. I mean, that also has a beginning and an end.
No one took pictures. No one like made it a whole thing with this boyfriend thing. But fiance and engagement, like that.
Yeah, we didn't take any pictures.
You didn't.
I'm just saying with engagements.
I know what you're saying
about it. Yes, it's bigger. You're right. It's still big, and I'm loving it.
I think titles are can be pretty intense and I don't know, kind of misleading.
It's the patriarchy taking over. Yes, Angela, we know.
I'm just saying if it makes you happy and it makes you excited, use them. If it doesn't, or you don't think it changes anything, then you don't have to use them. You can just call him his name, you know?
Yes.
Right.
Feels great, but also, Amanda, you got a boyfriend, and that's amazing.
We have a ways to go, society. We have a ways to go.
Do we?
Okay, so so then that happened, and happened.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Can't top that. Anyone?
So, Amy, what's up with you?
Can't top that, Amy.
I've been doing some cool gigs.
Let us down. Disappoint us.
No, I've been doing some really cool gigs.
Wait. When you all were saying top that, what is that? Is it the Teenage Witch or something? What was that old like 80s movie where they were like rapping in the street?
Top that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what you're talking about. Teen was it Teen Wolf?
Witch? It was something Witch.
I've never heard that in my life.
I know what you mean.
It's Teen Witch. It's Teen Witch. Good job. Top that.
Sabrina?
No, it's a movie, and she like is the cool. She's like kind of the nerdy girl, but she's like can rap.
A witch and gets popular.
Cool gigs. Got big weekend for being a nerd for Endgame and Game of Thrones Battle for Winterfell.
We cannot spoil it for our
Please
listeners.
don't spoil it. Please don't.
No,
I haven't seen it.
I won't say anything. But I will say both of them were excellent. Loved both of them. And
you got to go to the opening or something.
Yeah, I got to introduce some of the films for the El Capitan, which is Disney's movie theater out here. El Capitan, 22 movie marathon that they played all the MCU films leading up to Endgame, and I got to introduce 2 of them. And one of them I got to introduce Agent Maria Hill, who is played by Kobe Smulders. Marvel Cinematic.
Did you get the message that Maxie told me to write to you?
Yeah, I'm not a Your Mother fan, so I've just never seen it. So
my god, I'm obsessed.
Max texted me to tell her that she didn't deserve Ted, and I wasn't going to tell her that she didn't deserve anything. Not to.
He was like, mad. He's like, I hate her.
That's very funny. Yeah, but there's that. I guess I'm kind of seeing someone, but it's not really worth talking about. But it's fun, and I'll leave it there.
Cool.
Yeah.
You had some epic karaoke nights.
Jenny,
Ooh, the Broadway
Jenny!
one.
Stalking the hell out of
you are
boy.
crushing my life. In a good way. Like you're killing it. Yeah, you should be doing my updates. Is what I mean. Yeah, I sang. I have confidence. It's a musical karaoke night, so you're supposed to sing songs from musicals. Nailed. I have confidence from Sound of Music. Holla back to my Sound of Music days in high school. Next time I'm thinking I'll sing Journey to the Past from Anastasia.
Oh, I love that song.
Or Jenny, you would love this. Someone Like Me from Jekyll and Hyde.
Ooh, good one.
You mean Someone Like You?
Yep. Look, it's karaoke. They'll have the words printed up there. It'll be fine. I won't make a total fool of myself. But that's it. I'm having a great life. I need to clean my bathroom.
That means you are having a good life. That means you have things better than cleaning your bathroom.
Wait, Jenny, I have to tell you this. So one night he's making tacos. He cooked for me, okay, and he was like,
good choice.
It was so funny because he goes, Amy, can you cut these avocados while he's doing this other stuff? And I was like, totally, but I need to finish. I was doing my Duolingo thing. I need to do my Duolingo thing, and I was finishing that up, and I could tell that he was like more interested in me helping than obviously like being on an app on my phone. But anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm Jenny and he's Robert. And I got this very I know that Robert doesn't let you in the kitchen anymore, so it's a moot point, but
True.
But it did feel very much like I was like, oh my gosh,
Twilight Zone.
he's the one. Because
that's okay.
I would have gone off on your ass.
I was already doing it. He kept being, I'll cook for you. I'll cook for you. Sit down, relax. I'm like, okay. And he was like talking to his mom on the phone. And so I was like, well, I'll do this. And then when he got off, he just assumed that I would be on the same timeline. And it wasn't true. But anyway, he wasn't mean or anything about it. I just was like, I can tell that you're annoyed about this. And I feel very Robert and Jenny about this.
And then you're like, did you go back to playing your app or did you get up and help?
I was in the middle. No, these apps are like, it takes 1.5 minutes to finish. So like I was halfway through it and yeah, I finished the app. You have to in the moment or else you like lose your life.
Wow.
At least it's not dramatic.
The stakes are high.
Yeah.
Duolingo Spanish is ridiculous.
I would have just thrown the avocado at your face.
And you know what? We would have gone from there.
And it would have been guacamole. It would have been fine.
Guacamole, quack, quack, Have you guys seen that video?
Yes. It's so bad.
Amazing.
At the end of my update, nothing raw to report.
All right, Jenny.
Have you been quite as busy this month? April has been a busy month for work. Amy?
Jenny is interested.
I end my update about 5 times and Jenny won't let it die. Yes, my work is going very well. I'm incredibly lucky to continue to be freelancely employed. It is out of control.
Freelancely.
Actually, freelancely. I've turned down some things that I'm just like, I will, like some free stuff too, where I'm like, I will cancel. Something's going to come up and I will have to take it. And I don't feel comfortable like saying that I'll do something that I won't. I've been writing. Things are great, guys. Things are
awesome.
Great.
And by the way, I can keep resurrecting your update as much as I want. I'm the host and I have the blurred background.
There she goes.
Hey, I'm not complaining. You're just like, I'm like, oh, it's okay. No spotlight, please. And you're like, no, let's put the spotlight.
Oh, I remember
I also heard a joke the other day. Do you want me to tell it?
I mean, I can talk about myself all you want. I can also be done. Amanda, what?
I thought of a story related to my surgery that I can share. It's quick.
It doesn't have any more pictures.
No pictures. Okay. But okay, so like before you go into like the room or whatever, you know, you undress and you put the gown on and they put you on the bed and then you go in. But this gown was like so weird. I think it was like high tech or something, and it had like these panels in it.
Space gown for space.
Yeah. And so they could like heat the gown to like make sure you don't get cold or something, which I guess is kind of cool. But it was literally one size fits all. So it had all of these snap buttons everywhere to like fit different size people. And I unsnapped them because I thought I didn't know what was going on. And then we couldn't figure out how to snap them back on. So basically, to put this gown on, we just like took the fabric and was like, just like tucked it in the sides. And so we get into we get into the surgery room, and they're like, so do you have the gown on? And I was like, I mean, kind of. And then,
like, are my body parts covered? Yes. Like, is the gown on?
Yeah, it's like if I stood up, it would completely fall off. But whatever, I'm laying down, it's fine. And so then we come out, and I'm like waking up, and they put me back in the room or whatever. And so for the next several hours, I would fall asleep and then wake up and be like vaguely aware of what's going on, and then fall asleep and then wake up, be a little bit more aware, and so on and so forth. And every time I woke up, I would like look down, and I'm covered in blankets, but underneath the blankets I'm completely naked. Yeah. And I don't know how I got that way, and it's like confusing me to no end. And every time I woke up, I'd be like, guys, I'm naked. And they're like, yeah, Amanda, it's okay, you got blankets on. I'm like, but I'm naked. And it was just so weird. And my mom was like, why is this bothering you so much? And I was like, I've never woken up naked and not known how I got that way.
Well, that makes one of us.
Story time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Started with a bottle of tequila.
Yeah. Resurrected one more time. I forgot about this. I'm getting new teeth. These are temporary.
Oh,
yeah, getting new teeth from my nubbins when I knocked them out.
Those nubbins, man. They made me like just lick my teeth a lot and make sure that I knew that they were there.
Yeah, they're it's weird.
An intense photo.
Yeah,
someone called me a cute little hockey player.
That's generous.
Totally.
I was so glad that you shared that on Instagram stories. That shows some serious self-confidence.
I would never have in a million years.
Yeah. Low stakes. Also, I was kind of cute. It was like kind of weird and cute, you know?
Okay.
Yep. All right, who's next?
Angela, it looks like.
Oh, okay. I will go next.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
In my life, I guess one of the things I'm working on is coming up with a thesis topic. Doesn't actually have to be finished for 2 years, but you know, get going while you have the time and availability.
Oh yeah, I think Shakespeare said that.
I think it was Charlie Brown.
Probably
Charlie Brown said the opposite. He works best under pressure.
Get going while you have the time.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to be looking into immigration detention centers in the States and alternatives to holding immigrants in those detention centers for extended periods of time, which is a big issue right now.
As we are all well aware.
And in case anyone, didn't know or didn't weren't aware that was happening or had any other opinions on the issue that we...
I have no words. Sounds great.
Touch upon. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
Reading it.
Yeah, it'll be in Spanish and probably 100 pages long. So
cool.
Even better. Bring it.
Can I get the translated version?
Translated, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking, there's one other American girl in my class, and we were talking about how we probably will go ahead and like simultaneously write it in English and Spanish so that we have a shot at getting it published, or at least an opportunity, right, in the States. So,
do you write it in English first and then translate it over?
So I do a little bit of both. Like for example, if I'm reading an article in English, I'll take notes in English, and then if I'm reading something in Spanish, I'll go ahead and just write it in Spanish, because that's how the thought process is working. And then I'll see kind of on a broader scale if it makes sense. The way I envision it going is kind of going paragraph by paragraph, and so that I don't write the entire thing in one language and then just straight up translate it into another one. I mean, you could do that, but you kind of lose, I don't know, the meaning or the message.
Da Vinci had his own language.
Who?
Hashtag goals.
No. Leonardo da Vinci.
Was it art?
No, he wrote in his journals in his own language and backwards.
Huh?
It seems
That beats
unnecessary.
me.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Backwards. Why would you write backwards?
Well, he was left-handed, and he thought it wasn't fair that lefties had to write over their words, so he just wrote it backwards.
He legit wrote it backwards. Okay.
heard.
I didn't know if you meant like he wrote, with a weird
Mirror
syntax,
image or
like Yoda.
Oh, no,
yeah.
he wrote it backwards.
Interesting.
Cool.
No, I didn't know that. Very cool. Cool, Angela.
What else you got?
Well, I guess, I'm also using this time that I have to keep making Associate Tribe videos, which, is interesting and fun. I actually have this sort of this psychological cycle that happens every time I make one of these. So I love writing the scripts. Writing the scripts is my favorite part. I go to a coffee shop and I love writing, coming up with these ideas. And then I have filming day where I have to put myself on camera and I hate it. And I go through this whole shame spiral of I don't want to do this. And these ideas are dumb. And why am I even making these videos? And I go through this whole day and something inevitably always goes wrong. The lighting or the sound, or there's a band playing in the background, or
that's because you live next to a bar.
Yeah, also a street, so it's the car and a car wash, and so inevitably something's happening that's not amazing. And then I get to the editing phase, and as I go through the editing phase, I'm like, this isn't so bad. I don't know, maybe this is okay. And then when I get a full video, then I feel good about it. I'm like, yeah, look at this work product I just put out.
Sounds exhausting.
It does.
Yeah. Oh, it is. But no, I'm glad that I'm doing it, and I don't know. I didn't really have sort of any set goals for the channel or for the videos or anything, but I have very slowly had my first YouTube comment and my first direct message on Instagram and my first email and people saying, hey, this video really helped me, or thank you so much for, your insight on this. And so it's just nice to get that feedback, being it matters to someone. It made a difference to someone. And that's what the whole point was in the first place.
Now,
so as long
you'll know you got really big when people start shooting out insults for no reason.
Oh, totally. And that's fine, because I can already think of them in my head, that was a dumb thing to say, and that lighting sucks, and all that stuff.
You're you can't beat me. I've already gone there a million times in my brain.
Yeah.
Well, so your first YouTube comment was positive, and your first Instagram was positive.
They were all positive. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were all super positive. And speaking of YouTube, I have to give a shout out to Maxi, because his YouTube channel just hit 10,000 subscribers, y'all.
Wow. That's amazing. What is his YouTube channel?
Batata Bionica. Batata Bionica. Batata Bionica. It means bionic sweet potato in Spanish. It's his gaming channel.
When we posted Untidy, Maxie did all the music for it, so he told all his followers to watch Untidy, and a bunch of the comments are I don't speak English. I have no idea what's going on, but I love batata. I'm here for batata. I love batata. And you're like, okay. I don't know. Did he pay you guys to come and watch this? Because you clearly don't know what's happening.
He posted on his community. His followers are super loyal. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we were
we love you. Yeah.
Incredibly grateful for all of that, but it was intense loyalty.
Yeah.
He told
me to come, so I came.
It was yes, exactly. And there was one thing where it's Maxie, I know this is your follower. They're writing in Spanish. I just don't know what it says. And it says, okay, I love batata, but also, I think he was and I think one of them wants to do nasty things to you. And I'm like, interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah. The internet.
I don't. The internet. Yeah, no, it's something I don't speak English, but the blonde's cute, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I like their face. Or I want to.
Yeah. He does gaming comedy videos basically, and so that's really exciting.
Reacting. He just thinks a lot of stuff in games is very funny.
Yes, very, very, very. So so that's the world of YouTube. I think it's really fun. I think it's it definitely keeps me busy and engaged, and it's a good thing for me.
Agreed. Jenny.
Yay.
We can see you checking out another.
It's reflecting in your glasses, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, it has come back to you.
Cool. So it's my turn to give an update.
Yep.
I So the big news for me and I guess Robert was that we did travel down to Argentina for a week, and Mom watched the boys. So it was just me and Robert for 9 days, and it was an amazing trip.
Was it just you and Robert for 9 days? Was it just you two? Nobody else on that trip? Mm-mm.
We obviously met Angela and Maxie down in BA, and we stayed at some Airbnbs, but Angela took us around the city and made sure, on the days that she couldn't be with us, that we knew where we were going. And
they had no idea. It was a disaster.
It was a little bit.
I left them alone for 1 day. They're like, we have no idea where we're going. We don't know how to order ice cream.
We don't know how to order things. Ordering was just so hard.
How do you order ice cream?
Okay, so you think about this. In America, you walk into a restaurant that you've never been in before, and you're like, okay, what is the situation? Do we order at the counter? Do we find a seat ourselves? Do we wait for a hostess to seat us? How do we get our food? How do we pay for our food? Even after the meal's done, is it did they come to and give us a receipt? Do we have to walk up to the counter and pay? All of that, just in a new restaurant you've never been to in America. Then compound that with now you're in a whole new country, and you don't speak the language that well, especially, they can definitely say some words that you're just I don't even know what that is. And you might be ordering food that you don't even know the name of. Yeah. So anyway, it was.
Yeah. Is this where the ice cream is?
I want that. Yep. Anyway, so it was just the ordering of things was probably the most stressful, but anyway, we obviously got fed and ate well, and it was fine. But it was a lot less stressful when Angela or Maxie were here. The other thing that happens apparently in BA is there are a lot of kids who are commissioned to sell random small items, and everywhere you eat, kids will walk around and just place small items like a pack of Kleenex or a pen or I don't know, a little bag of puzzle pieces, and they'll just place them next to your plate while you're eating, and then 5 minutes later they'll come back, and if you haven't actively acted like you're going to buy it, they will just take it away again. But some can be
that happens.
You will have to just say no, thank you.
On the subways, they just put it on your lap. And you just leave it there.
Just leave it there until they come and take it away again.
If you take it and put it in your purse, do they come back and ask for money?
Oh yes. Yeah. That's stealing.
But but otherwise, if you don't want it, you have to just leave it there. What if you don't want it on your lap? Can you
Yep. Nope.
You can hand it back. You can hand it back, or if you see them coming to you, you can say no, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you, or you can be a jerk about it and throw it at them. I mean, just leave it.
The options are unlimited. We're infinite people, so make your own decision.
Anyway,
Irving, the first time it happens.
I will just say, Maxie was awesome in how he dealt with them. He was just like, no, man, no, we just got our food, or oh man, we're eating. It's okay, but you're cool. Just not right now. And he was great, but hell, if I know how to say that in Spanish politely or in a way that might seem less offensive, I'm just No, we were as nice and polite as we could be. It was just it just added to a little bit of the stress, right? I don't know how I'm ordering. I don't know what the food is. I don't even know what I ordered. I don't know how to pay for this. And now you're giving me more shit that I don't know how to pay for.
This is how you communicate in any language. It is universal. Baby hungry.
That might have been more disturbing than Amanda's fibroid.
Amy's been kicked out of multiple countries for doing that.
yummy, baby hungry.
Anyway, I was.
But did you find that Argentines are very, very patient with non-Spanish speakers, and they always try to help you, and they always are very friendly about it?
Yeah.
That's what I noticed when I moved here. Was that they actively tried to help.
Yeah, right. Because Robert couldn't speak anything, and he would just walk up to someone and just be like, "English."
I love that.
Yeah.
Panicked.
I can't communicate otherwise. Anyway,
Not that much different than Baby Hungry, but okay.
And where else did you guys go, Jenny? Did you?
so we spent a few days in BA, and then we went for 4 days, 3 nights, I think, to Bariloche, which is near the foothills of the Patagonia in the Andes, and that was amazing. We hiked. We hiked every single day that we were there. We went on different levels of hills, cerros. And so one of them was like a 15-mile round trip hike up and back, and that was a lot.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah, and then the
real.
other 2 days
That is what's
just
up.
less than that, which was good. But
Yeah,
it was
really.
I mean, we haven't been hiking in ages since since we've been to Alaska.
I know, those pictures of you guys reminded me of like when you first met in
It
Alaska.
reminded me how much I like doing that. Yeah, like we don't even have a place around here where you could go on a day hike without driving for several hours.
Yeah.
But that was so cool. Just every day we went out and just hiked up a mountain or a cerro. It was awesome. And then we came back to BA and hung out with Angela and Maxie for a little bit more. And then the last day, Angela's friend Rogelio, he's an excellent photographer, and he just followed Robert and me around.
That's where those photos came from.
Pictures of us, yeah. So
That's
he just
so
shouted
good.
out Bruce. And
Shout out
we have-
Vector PH. Excellent photographer.
Oh yeah. You can find him on Instagram at Vector_PH. Vectors.
Vector singular.
Vector PH.
PH for photographer, I think. I don't know.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, he's excellent. And it was awesome. I felt like kind of like a movie star because he was just like, he would just drag out his camera and be like, "Oh, I'll snap you here. Oh, you want something? Sure, click, click, click." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, these pictures are going to be awesome." And they were. So,
Especially since you wore the shirt that Amanda said you should buy.
I had like, I
it's
bought a
vectors
page
with
of
it's plural. It's plural vectors.
Oh,
Vectors
sorry,
underscore
Rogelio.
Okay, Vectors
Disculpa.
_PH. And anyway, more to come. I will definitely be posting some of the pictures that he took of us. It was just kind of cool because we celebrated our anniversary while we were there. And
How many years?
we never took like pictures of just us two. We never took engagement photos because that wasn't really a thing 9 years ago yet. It was starting to be a thing, but it wasn't like a thing. Anyway, so we just didn't have a lot of pictures of us as a couple. And I thought it was time. And
Jenny, how many years have you guys been married?
it's 9 years.
9 years.
Yep. We're making it. I mean, I know
You and Justin will
patriarch
get there,
is
Amanda.
large and in charge
Gosh.
because we're actually married, husband and wife, but it is what it is.
Wait, what? What
Oh,
point
I'm
are you
just calling
making?
Angela out because I'm putting labels on us.
Oh.
I'm just saying, if you want to, that's fine. Don't should. I mean, obviously you are, but
It's
that's
a joke.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing, to each his own.
Yeah. So that's I think that's the big one. And then last weekend we got back, and then the next weekend we went to San Antonio because this was a pre-planned trip for my friend Amanda. She paid off her house in March. And so-
Hey, good job, Amanda.
Good job, Amanda.
So she had kind of planned this trip as kind of a celebration to whatever. And she has a little boy, and then she invited her other friend, Heather, who has 2 little boys. And then we brought our 3 little boys. So it was 4 adults and 6 little boys, all 7 and under. So between the ages of 2.5 and 7.
Sounds
and
loud.
we went on the river walk and all this stuff. And we went to take him to see the Alamo, and we went on a boat, and we went on even going to restaurants was an adventure. It's like, can you take 10 people, 6 of whom can't sit in a chair for an hour?
Destroy your restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but
I'm sure they're used to it, though.
yeah, one restaurant was kind of not as pleased about it, but it is what it is. So,
I feel like
but
San Antonio is pretty family friendly, though, right? I mean,
yeah. I again, there was just this one restaurant that was just, they weren't into it, but oh well.
Yeah.
Jenny, what did you think
No,
of
that's tough.
Pate?
Nope.
Great.
Yeah. But
thought of
Robert fell in
another-
love with the flan. I have to say that I haven't
Yeah.
had empanadas that good.
Hey.
Yeah,
y'all.
Y'all's empanadas pics were really cute.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
see the
good.
empanada pics.
It was on Instagram, I guess.
The only people in my family who haven't come to visit me are these two.
Jenny, you're the host, and I think
Give me those dollar bills, y'all. Those peso bills.
Pesos.
We're in a depression, so you guys come, you can buy up the whole country.
It is very cheap to go.
Wait.
I mean, the plane flights aren't. You have to get there, but once you're there, it's like living on pennies.
Cool.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We got to go see a tango show. That was kind of fun.
Yeah. I've never been to that place. I heard it was cute.
It was very well done. The dancers were excellent.
I want to see.
Yeah, Amanda, you would like it. That was cool.
Oh, that's right. You were a dancer. All right, dancer.
How did you forget that? How did that become a surprise?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else over the last few weeks, but I guess those are the big things.
I thought of one that I forgot to share with you guys.
What else, Amanda?
Jenny reminded me. As of, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, I am completely 100% out of debt. And not
Yay!
First time ever.
That's amazing.
And
that is amazing.
That's student loan debt?
It's all the debt.
I don't
debt.
make car payments. I don't have student loan payments. I don't have, what other things do people pay for? I don't have a mortgage. I pay rent.
Credit card debt.
So cool.
No credit card debt out of that. Got that taken care of.
Amanda.
I am a free woman.
And for the record, we all know
30.
that you also put aside money for like a future car saving, so you can buy that with cash.
I got a car, the chunk of money waiting to be spent on a car. Now, to be fair, this statement would not be true if I had to pay for the surgery that I just got, but Mom and Dad are the best people who have ever graced this planet.
Honestly, you just show anyone the picture of that thing and they'll take my money. Like, get that out of here.
If it was a little kid who placed a fibroid on my table, I would pay for that shit.
Yeah, get
Nice.
Get it out.
Yeah, so that would have put me back several months to pay for that, but they are very gracious, and they said I didn't have to pay them back, which
wow.
I know I'm still just like.
And for the record, I haven't even gotten my birthday present yet. So.
Oh, I saw it though.
What?
It's at Rose Ranch. She wrapped.
Oh, it's at Rose Ranch. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that tells me two things. One, they got it sooner than when it was allegedly going to launch, and two, it is a physical thing. It's not like a service or something.
It's skincare.
What kind of service were you expecting?
I have no idea. I don't know. Someone to come into my house and cook me dinners.
That's Robert.
Oh shit! Y'all,
It's funny because it's true.
It's funny because
So,
you're gonna get it when y'all go up there for Evan's birthday.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, whatever.
Hey, steal Evan's thunder! Steal Evan's thunder! Steal Evan's thunder!
Don't though.
He'll hate you forever for it.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
No,
Jenny, wrap us out.
He's turning 6.
Wow.
I'm only turning, what are we, 34?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, well, that was it. That was a really good catch-up. That was huge, actually. So that's all for Twin Sister. Huge. So we are, yeah, that's good. We are on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Spotify as Twin Sister, and you can tweet us your questions at TwinSisterPod with the hashtag TSTS and hashtag TwinSister, or email us at twinsister@gmail.com. This podcast is edited by myself, Jenny Cronland, and the mixing and theme music is by Maxi Morales, who had a cameo. And so leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It'll really help other listeners find us. And thank you so much for listening to us. Have a great week.
Bye. Love you guys.
I love you.